Hello all, Mike Richardson. It was great being with you at your event recently, and as promised I wanted to give you some follow-up resources below. In addition to a few other things, you will find there as well a summary transcript of what we talked about, and also the summary file of all the slides that I used, plus a few extras. And do you really want to know what separates the agile from the fragile? What creates these two camps, the fragile majority and the agile minority? It really comes down to, in my experience, it comes down to one of the things that we spoke about and you have some follow-on resources for, and that's the idea of excuses, alibis, and rackets. The fragile majority are always using excuses about not having time, not having the resources, not knowing how. They're always using alibis. I'm not guilty. I wasn't there. It wasn't me. They disown the problem and the responsibility to be part of the solution. And they're using rackets. A racket is a scam, it's a con, it's a fraud, it's a falsehood. Beyond that, they object, they project, and they deflect. And what we know is that if you do any of that, then you are going to be held hostage in the fragile majority. And the trick is to get over to the other side in the agile minority, but there's a lot of complexity to move through. And if we object or project or deflect, then we're massively oversimplifying that complexity, and we'll get stuck on the fragile majority side. So I hope that what I've done is inspire you in some way, shape or form to go on that journey, to begin moving over to the agile minority side. It's not easy, it's not obvious, it's not simple, because if it was, you would have done it a long time ago. Now let's be clear, you are already agile to a degree. You must be. If we look at your track record of historic results and your share price, clearly you've demonstrated agility to a great degree in history. This is about shifting into a next gear, a next gear, and a next gear, 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, with your enterprise agility. And the real fuel of enterprise agility, as we talked about, is that ability to have agile decision making, agile conversation flow, and agile everything across the enterprise-wide and enterprise deep. So I hope I've inspired you to go on that journey. I hope I've inspired you to understand what a culture of agility looks like and sounds like. I hope I've inspired you to move from waterfall to agile, to change your relationship with failure, and to not tolerate excuses, alibis, and rackets, limiting beliefs, falsehoods, objections, projections, and deflections. All of those things will keep you stuck in the fragile majority, and we want to help you shift gears 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, even more than you already have, to join the agile minority and have a very agile future that drives your share price onwards and upwards.